guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you guys are watching this video, I'm actually on my way to Cancun with my husband to celebrate our wedding anniversary, and I am so excited. We're actually going to the place we went for our honeymoon, so it should be really fun to just relax and de-stress and spend time, just the two of us. So I will have a couple of videos going up on my channel that I pre-recorded this week, but if I'm a little bit slow to answering comments or, responding to you guys, that is why. So I do have a bunch of products to share with you guys that I've been loving throughout the month of May and April as well. A couple of these are like 2-month-long favorites that I didn't get a chance to mention last month. And again, I had so many disappointing products this month that I'm actually going to film a separate disappointing products video. So that should be up within the next few days. But in the meantime, let me share my favorites with you guys. Let me know in the comments below which products you've been loving so I can check them out if I haven't already. And let's jump into it. So I keep saying that I'm over liquid lipsticks, and I feel like I am, but at the same time, I've been wearing this liquid lipstick like every other day during the months of April and May. I meant to mention it in my April favorites last month, and I just forgot to include it, but I've been wearing it again so much this month. It is from Smashbox, and it is their Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Fair Game. I have talked about these lipsticks on my channel in the past, but I've never found a color that I liked as much as this one, and I honestly feel like I'm going to use up every single bit of this product. I like this a lot because it stays in place well, but it doesn't really feel like I have anything super drying or uncomfortable on the lips. And if you're looking for your perfect nude, they do have a lot of options. So if you have a lighter skin tone or a darker skin tone, they'll probably have something that works well for you. But if you like this color or you have a similar skin tone to me, check out Fair Game because it is beautiful. You will love it as much as I do. So Hourglass is quickly becoming one of my favorite brands. I just recently tried out their blushes. I would say, actually maybe it was in 2017. I can't remember for sure, but I did grab a couple during the last Sephora VIB sale, including their Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush in the shade Euphoric Fusion. And this is such a beautiful color. It's definitely been one of my favorites during the month of May. And it kind of surprised me because in general, I'm into more like coral, peachy, or nude blushes. Just something a little bit more subtle and natural looking on the cheeks, but I like the Hourglass blushes because they're very smooth, they're very light diffusing, so they look really gorgeous on the cheeks. And I thought if I was going to get back into berry tones, this might be a great start, and it totally is. I love this because it gives my cheeks the perfect flush without being too intense. So if you guys, kind of shy away from more dramatic colors like I do, and you prefer something a little bit more natural, this one might actually be a great option for you if you're wanting to add a little bit of color back into your blush collection. I think it is the most beautiful subtle berry, and of course you can build it up if you want something a little bit more intense, but in general I just go in with a very light hand, and I love these blushes because they make your skin look like it's glowing from within, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. They're so high quality. So speaking of Hourglass, they actually did send me this product in the mail, and I was a little bit hesitant to try it out because, to be honest with you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of loose setting powders, but I really like their Veil Mineral Primer. It's like one of my favorite products of all time, and this is kind of like an extension of the line, so I thought I would give it a shot to see if I enjoyed it. And I have to tell you guys, this is the most beautiful setting powder that I have ever tried. And I don't say that lightly because in general, I'm not the biggest fan of loose setting powders. I just feel like they don't set my makeup, they don't look as beautiful on the skin as pressed setting powders, but this product totally changed my mind. I've actually been using it to set my under eye concealer. It's a very soft powder, so it looks so beautiful on the skin, and it just kind of masks any imperfections, any fine lines, any texture around your skin, and it looks really beautiful. I actually don't use this to set my foundation into place because my skin is very oily, so I feel like by the middle of the day it kind of breaks the product down, and it's not mattifying enough to be used as a setting powder on its own for me. I think if you have dry skin or normal skin, it would look so beautiful as a setting powder, but it's a little bit too lightweight for my oily skin. So I actually like using it on top of a setting powder, which might sound a little bit extra, but honestly, it just makes your skin look so beautiful. So I will definitely be using this product so often. I'm sure that I will repurchase it. I talk about these two products in a recent video where I talked about 5 new drugstore products worth checking out. So I'll link that video in the description box below, and I won't spend too much time on them, but I did want to mention them because they are products that I've been using super often during the month of May. The first one is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed, and this bronzer retails for $6, which is such a steal to me because honestly, I feel like this bronzer performs better than a lot of the high-end bronzers that I've tried. I feel like it's hard to find a good matte bronzer that doesn't look too matte on the skin because a lot of times when you apply matte bronzers, they look a little bit patchy, a little bit uneven compared to a bronzer that might have a slight sheen or shimmer in it. And I feel like this matte bronzer applies so beautifully on the skin. I think because it is infused with that primer, you know, at first I thought maybe it was like a marketing tactic, but I truly feel like they did something to this formula to make it apply so beautifully to the skin. It's very smooth, very lightweight, and it's so high quality. It actually reminds me a lot of the new, well, not new, but like newly re-released bronzers from Urban Decay. They're beach bronzers, and I actually think I prefer this one more. So if you can find a shade that will work for you, I totally recommend picking it up because it is such a good bronzer. If you guys have been watching my videos this month, you're probably sick of hearing about the Wet n Wild Color Icon Baked Blushes, but I just enjoy them so much. I think they're going to be a summer essential for me, and I love that they released a new blush formula because I do like the original blushes, but I like these better. I love a good glowy blush, and these are the perfect blush highlighter hybrid. You can use them as a blush or a highlighter depending on your makeup preferences and your skin tone, but I like these because they're kind of like an all-in-one product. So instead of applying a blush and a highlighter, a lot of times I'll just use one of these, and it gives me the most beautiful, natural, glowy look while still adding a little bit of color to the cheeks. So I actually mentioned a Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette in my favorites video last month. I think that one was the Nubian palette, and that's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I have just been enjoying Juvia's Place eyeshadows so much, and I'm so mad that it took me so long to try them out because they are quickly becoming one of my favorite formulas. I do want to grab the new palette. I forget what the exact name is, but it is like a neutral and gold palette, but it's out of stock right now. So I am going to grab that one once it's back in stock, and then maybe a couple of other products from the website. You guys have been leaving me really good recommendations, and I've been writing them down. But this month I've been using the Saharan palette, and this one is so gorgeous. It comes with a lot of colorful shades, and I hate this because my camera does not pick up the Juvia's Place packaging well at all, and I feel like it kind of throws the colors off a little bit, but I'll do some swatches for you guys. This palette comes with a lot of bold colors, so I actually wore this green one in a video recently. I also wore this pink shade, I wore this pink shade. I've gone in with some of the neutral colors. The only shade in here that doesn't really work well for me is this bright orange right here. For some reason it's a little bit patchy, but I feel like these two colors are similar enough that if I want like that type of look, I'll just go in with this one. Otherwise, the palette itself is so much fun, and I just enjoy it a lot. I feel like these shadows are so creamy and gorgeous and pigmented and smooth and blendable. They're like everything that I want in an eyeshadow. And again, I'm just so mad that it took me so long to try out the shadows. So if you're looking for a fun palette with some colorful shades, this one might be a great option for you. Okay, so I totally thought this product was going to be a gimmicky product that just did not work. And I'm kind of mad that I'm wrong because it is, you know, one of those products that I feel like now that I've tried it, I don't know if I can do my makeup without it. And a lot of you guys were telling me that you love this product. So I decided to try it out because I did have it in my everyday makeup drawer, and I just kind of kept skipping over it because I didn't know if I needed to use it. It is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer. This product is so good. It just primes my lashes for mascara, and it makes them look longer and thicker and more voluminous, but it also separates them. So when I go in with mascara, it just goes on so much more beautifully. My lashes look longer and thicker and just all around better. I've just been enjoying it so much. Do you guys know of any drugstore alternatives? Have you tried one that you think is really good that might be a great option or worth checking out? Because I would love to find a more affordable alternative. But in the meantime, I just love this. It does such a good job. I mentioned this product in my favorites last month, but again, I've been using it almost every single day during the month of May. It is a nail polish by the brand Pretty Woman NYC, and this is the shade Girl Boss. I do have this on my nails right now because I can't stop wearing it. It's so funny because I actually put this one away for a little while because I was like, I have to switch it up. I have so many nail polishes, and I tried out a bunch of other nail polishes and nothing performed as well as this one. So now I'm seriously addicted to this formula. I actually went on the website and ordered like, I think like 8 to 10 other colors because I ordered like a set of them that I got for a discounted price, and then I ordered a few like single polishes, and I am so excited to get them in the mail and try them out because I just think this formula is so good. I got this in my Ipsy bag in April, and ever since I got it, I just can't stop wearing it. I have 2 more products to share with you guys, so I'm going to film part 2 of my Drunk Elephant review this week, so it should be up within the next few days. So this is kind of a spoiler, but I have to tell you guys that I've been loving the Protini Polypeptide cream. I don't want to say that I didn't think there was a difference between moisturizers, but I always felt like I wasn't super particular about my moisturizer until I tried this product. I will talk more about it in my review video, but it has just been amazing. I feel like it's so smoothing, it's so beautiful on the skin, and it's great if you have oily skin, but I think if you have dry skin, you would enjoy it as well, just because it provides the perfect amount of moisture throughout the day. I actually like using it in the morning because I feel like my makeup goes on really beautifully on top. It's not overly hydrating. It doesn't leave my skin feeling oily or greasy or tight or dry. It's just like the perfect formula. So again, I will expand more on this product in my review video, but I've been using it so often and I already know that I'll end up repurchasing it once I do run out of it because it is such a beautiful moisturizer. So as for a body moisturizer, I've really been enjoying this one from Paula's Choice. It is their Daily Replenishing Body Cream. I believe it is a newer product, so I'll link it in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. But I love this product so much because I feel like a lot of the body moisturizers or body creams that I've tried are overly hydrating. And during the wintertime, my skin is very dry, but during the spring, summer, and fall, it's not super dry. So I feel like I don't need something so super intense. And my issue with a lot of products is that they don't dry down or they don't sink into the skin and it takes forever. So in the morning when I'm in a rush and I'm applying moisturizer and then I'm putting my clothes on top, like I hate putting clothes on top of like freshly applied body cream because they stick to the body cream and it just kind of like gets on my clothes and I hate that feeling so much. It's like such a pet peeve of mine. So I like this product because it sinks into the skin so quickly. It leaves my skin feeling moisturized throughout the day, which is really great, but it's not overly hydrated. So I think if you have extremely dry skin, this probably isn't going to be ideal for you because you will need something a little bit heavier. But if you're like me and you just need a little bit of moisture but you don't want something too heavy, this is going to be a great option for you. So those are all of the products that I've been loving throughout the month of May. I would love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments below which products you've been loving so I can check them out. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.